What if I told you that before Russian spies sit down to memorize pages of classified intel, they don't just crack open a file and start reading? They run a strange, almost ritualistic sequence that locks their brain into laser focus in under 2 minutes. And what if I told you that you could use the same technique before studying to remember more in less time than you ever thought possible? This isn't about guzzling coffee, blasting motivational music, or scrolling for study tips on social media. This is about hacking your nervous system so your brain stops drifting, your thoughts stop scattering, and your mind locks onto your task like a guided missile. The method comes from old KGB cognitive conditioning, built for situations where an operative might need to absorb critical details in a noisy train station, in a freezing safe house, or moments before stepping into a dangerous meeting. They couldn't afford distraction. They had to create total presence on command. Here's how the sequence works. Step 1. Stand up straight, feet shoulder-width apart, shoulders relaxed but alert. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale through your mouth for 4, hold for 4. Repeat this 3 times. On the final inhale, don't just breathe. Visualize your next 30 minutes like you're watching a mission briefing in your mind. See yourself opening the textbook, scanning the page, and feeling the information sink in with total clarity. Step 2. Place your right hand flat over your heart and tap gently 5 times. With each tap, repeat your chosen anchor word silently in your mind. Something short, powerful, and personal like focus, mission, or lock. This simple motion sends a signal to your nervous system. We're shifting modes. Step 3. Introduce a sensory anchor. Russian operatives use things like the smell of peppermint oil, the taste of cinnamon gum, or even rubbing a specific coin between their fingers. The point is to pick one sensory cue and use it every single time you do the drill so your brain links that scent, taste, or touch to deep focus. Step 4. Once you sit down, set a timer for 25 minutes. This is your mission window. Before you start, run your index fingers slowly down the page you're about to read or the first paragraph you're about to write. This small physical gesture tells your brain this is where we're going and prevents your eyes from jumping around aimlessly. Step 5. Begin the task with absolute commitment. No checking your phone, no tabs open that don't serve the mission. Russian operatives didn't have the luxury of casual attention. You shouldn't either. At the 25-minute mark, take a 5-minute break, then repeat the drill if needed. Here's the science behind it. The breathing calms your amygdala, lowering stress signals, so your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for focus and reasoning, takes the lead. The tapping and anchor word create a Pavlovian trigger, hardwiring focus into your muscle memory. The sensory cue hijacks your brain's association network so that every time you smell, taste, or touch it, your body knows it's time to engage. And the finger trace works like a laser sight for your attention, eliminating micro distractions before they take hold. At first, you'll just feel a little more awake and directed. By day 3, you'll notice your brain slipping into concentration faster. By day 5, you'll realize that the ritual itself is enough to make you want to start. By day 10, you'll sit down, run the sequence, and lose yourself so deeply in your work that you'll look up an hour later wondering where the time went. And here's the best part. It's not just a study hack, it's a life skill. You can use this before public speaking, before a job interview, before any moment where you need to be sharp, composed, and unshakable. You're not just memorizing information, you're training your mind to obey you. That's a kind of confidence most people never experience, and once you have it, you'll never want to go back. So, here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, before every study session, run the full Russian spy focus protocol. Stance, breath, visualization, heart taps with anchor word, sensory cue, finger trace. Keep every element the same. Don't skip, don't rush. By the end of the week, you'll not only study faster and remember more, you'll carry a secret weapon in your pocket, a piece of Cold War training that can turn any desk, library, or classroom into your personal mission zone. Your mind is your asset. Train it like one.